Before we get started, I figured that I would show you a haul of the things that I got yesterday. I went to World Market, one of my favorite stores, and the Russian store. Because if you didn't know, my husband is Russian. That's why we're making the sirnikis. Anyway, so starting with the reason why I went into World Market, English breakfast tea, but it is loose leaf. Recommend. No microplastics in your tea. Alright. These are fried crab flavor Lays. I've tried them. I prefer the shrimp ones, but my husband grabbed these, so he's gonna be eating them. I'm pretty sure my camera just stopped and I had to restart. Don't know why. Anyway, I was saying I got this medium grain rice product of Uzbekistan because I'm gonna be making plov, which is an Uzbeki dish. But come to find out after, I got home that I got the wrong rice. I should be buying basmati rice. So now I need to figure out what I can make with this rice. These are from World Market, chocolate sandwich Ritz. I'm pretty sure I've tried them, but I don't remember. Toffee Fay, hazelnut, caramel, chocolate. What? I don't know. 15 pieces of this chocolate candy. My husband picked them out. He needs to not step into World Market because he wants to buy everything. This uses sparkling, I guess it's like a lemonade, I don't know. One of the best drinks. You can make a matcha lemonade with this. It tastes so good. You can drink it by itself. You can mix it with alcohol and make a cocktail, whatever you want to do. Really good. World Market, I got an aroma little room spray to keep in one of my restrooms. This time I got a lot of drinks at World Market because I'm gonna have a couple guests in the next weeks, so I want to be stocked. This is a non-alcoholic lime and yuzu mojito. Tell me that doesn't sound appealing. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know. I'm like, this better be good. And if it's good, it's gonna be dangerous because then I'm gonna become obsessed. Anyway, I've tried this before. Cucumber premium soda from Something and Nothing. Also really good, and you can also mix it with alcohol if you'd like. Recommend. This time I saw a yuzu premium one from the same brand. So I was like, if the cucumber one was good, this was probably good. So I'll let you know. Popcorn, because I've been craving popcorn, and one of my ideas is to make it on a pot. I don't know. Popcorn is good for you when you don't add all the butter and stuff. Saltic sea salt, which we already opened, because if you know, you know. Put a little bit in your water, and now your water actually has minerals and benefits. Recommend. I've never had Thai iced tea, so I needed to pick this up and finally give it a try. I'm scared it won't come out good and I'm gonna hate it, but I really want to like it, so fingers crossed. I got this luxury hot cocoa. It's a product of, I believe, Germany. I don't know. Yes, product of Germany. Because the winter months are coming and any chocolate that's not from the US is better, so I'm gonna give this a try. Yeah, I mean, it's just hot cocoa. I got the San Pellegrino orange. Is this a 6-pack? Yes. Because I've been obsessed with San Pellegrino, and yeah, I mean, I need a fun drink. Like I said, World Market, 80% of my haul was drinks. Now this is from the Russian store. I have 2 vanilla packets that I'm actually going to use for the sirnikis. And then two plov packets because I'm going to make plov, like I said, which is a rice dish. I should record when I do make the plov because plov is so delicious. It's not a Russian dish. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But it just like, it has so much flavor. Like the main ingredient, the main spice is cumin. So it reminds me of like an Indian dish, like no joke. Like it has a lot of flavor. Then this, I don't know. This is a Pelmeni spice packet, I guess. Not for me. And lastly, this is like a Russian ramen. I don't know. Maruchan. Not for me, like I said. And that's my haul. There's a couple other like world market treats, but I don't know what they are. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now let me just kind of push this to the side so that I can start the sirnikis. I believe I have all my ingredients out, but let me start by trying the mojito, lemon yuzu, non-alcoholic mojito, because I need a fun drink. A little ASMR. Okay, I need somebody to tell me why people tap the top. Like, I know it's a thing, but I don't know why. Smells lemony, which as a Mexican, you know, I love and appreciate. And it's not too lemony. Big fan, big fan. And of course I'm using a coaster. I am not an animal. Okay, so the recipe that I followed, and mind you, this is only my second time making sirniki, but I'm not claiming it's my recipe. If you have a problem with the recipe, just know that, again, it is not mine and everybody makes things differently, so that's normal. My girl Danielle, she has a couple of different ones on TikTok, like different videos, so I'm just gonna pick one of them. Probably the same one I followed last year. Okay, so I'm gonna keep looking at my phone because, like I said, I need to make sure I'm doing it right. But the first thing you need is farmer's cheese. This we got at the Russian store, you guessed it. No GMO, gluten-free, no antibiotics, pesticides, hormones, or phosphates used. Product of Latvia. And any product that's not from the US, I trust. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put my apron on, so I'm gonna do that right now because you are frying these, and well, you need to protect your clothes. And I also love using my apron, so I'm gonna use it and put her to use. Okay, I just dumped all of the farmer's cheese in there. 1 egg. Danielle doesn't use like the most specific measurements, so I'm following them as, you know, she said in the video. I'm gonna do 1 spoonful of semolina flour, and then maybe like sort of another half. I'm gonna add a little more, basically almost 2. I'm gonna use a whole packet of this Russian vanilla sugar that I got at the Russian store. Dang. And then I'm gonna do 1.5 of just regular sugar. I'm zesting half of a lemon because for her recipe, which is double this amount, it takes the whole lemon. So I'm just kind of eyeballing half of lemon zest here. Now I'm adding the lemon juice of a 1/4 slice. So basically less than half of the lemon juice. This is what it looks like right now. This is what you want. We're now gonna mix it with our hand. We're gonna mix it and make sure that you squeeze real good. You want to make sure that everything is incorporated. So do this for, I don't know, at least a minute or two. This is what it looks like right now. Just all incorporated. I did enough to add vanilla because I kind of want it to be vanilla-y, but I think that little Russian packet was enough because I can smell the vanilla still. Might be because it is up my nose, but I'm not including any more. The very last thing is forming your sirniki, which, okay, is gonna go a little bit like this, and by no means am I an expert. You need some flour. Enough to cover the bottom of a pan. Alright, so like I said, I'm no expert. I'm just following instructions, and the more you do it, the easier it should get. So I just grabbed a ball, fits in my palm, that's how much. And then you're going to, this is what Danielle does. You're going to rotate while you tap the top in the middle. Kind of like this. I don't want them to be too chunky. That's just a preference. But yeah, something like this. And then you're just gonna coat it with flour. And this is the final result. I'm gonna add it here. Now we just have to repeat the steps until you run out of farmer's cheese. Oh my gosh. Shaping them is not hard, it's just, honestly, sometimes what will make it hard is your farmer's cheese, like the consistency of this, because last time I got my farmer's cheese at Whole Foods, which I was even surprised they had it in the first place because it's not really a product that you see in our grocery stores. And that farmer's cheese was so wet, and so then it was really hard to form my sirnikis. It still worked though, but just watch out for that. Try to get your farmer's cheese at a Russian store or European store if you want the right consistency. Okay, this is my second one. Not too bad. Honestly, it's gotten really, really hard now that my gloves are like really wet. And I'm also low on gloves, so I really don't want to get another pair. This is the last one. I have my pan heating up. I only got 8 out of it. When I first saw the farmer's cheese, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna make so many. I was wrong. And we are done. Here are my 8 sirnikis. This is how they look before I fry them. I have the pan heating up, and I'm gonna be using avocado oil. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't know what the heck happened. They started falling apart. I think my mistake was maybe not adding enough semolina flour, or not enough flour, like the very last step where you roll them on flour. because it was going great, but like flipping them, they fell apart. I'm gonna show you what they look like. The last two, I tried to salvage them. But yeah, I would consider this a fail. I'll have to remake this. I'm still gonna post it, but just know that this was not my best work. Like, what the heck? These are the last two. Still not my favorite, but they look better. Look, I don't accept failure ever. I would remake these like right now, except I don't have any farmer's cheese. We live 40 minutes from that Russian store, so it'll be a while before I can redeem myself. But thank you for joining me. I'll let you know if my husband liked them because he's still gonna eat them. Regardless of everything, thank you for watching me cook. I will see you on the next video. Subscribe, like this video. Ciao.